Hi everyone, and welcome to the fourth video in our Xcode 7 iOS 9 YouTube series. In this video, we're going to learn how to pass data, but we're going to learn how to pass data another way. So, I'm just going to show you right now. They have the app currently on my desktop, and I'm not going to show you it right now. And if you go look in the simulator, going to load, and as you can see, it's sort of like the last one. So let's type in some text like hello world, and hit send, and it will say hello world. So let's just quit, and to get started, let's open up Xcode and create an Xcode project. It's going to be a single view application, and I'm going to call it passing data tutorial. It's going to be Swift on iPhone, and just save it on the desktop. And let's go to main.storyboard, and we are going to drag on a text field, which I will center and just make it really wide. And then a button that will say send data, or just send. And then we can drag on another view controller, and we are going to select this view controller, the view controller, not the view. So if this part is highlighted blue, that means you have selected it. You can either select here or you can select here. And we are going to go to manual and drag onto this, and we're going to hit show, and then select this segue, go to the attributes inspector, and the identifier will be send. Now let's create a new file for the second view controller. So it's going to be called view controller number 2, and it's going to be Swift and UAV controller. And let's connect it up right now with this view controller. So select it. As you see, the background is, the edge is blue, and then you're going to type in view controller number 2. Press enter, and on this one we are going to drag on a label and just make it really big, really wide. And then we will also, just so they can send more data, we're going to add a back button. And then let's open the assistant editors. So let's start with this view controller, open the assistant editor, and we're going to control click drag from here to here to create an outlet. And this is going to be called text to send. And then this one will be called send. It's going to be an action. And we're just going to send. And let's go to this view controller. And just to make it look a little bit better, I'm going to close up everything so we can have a little more space. And let's connect this up to here. And it's called label. And we will also create a string called label text, and we're going to set equal to a string. And if you put empty parentheses like that, it's going to be an empty string for now. And here, we're going to say label.text equals label text. As you can see, you're going to probably think, hey, you can't really do this because label text is not anything. So, but what you can do is you can go back here, and in send, we're going to say per self dot per form segue with identifier. And the identifier will be send, as we declared earlier in for the manual segue, and then the sender will be self. And just close it like that. And the thing that's gonna actually send the data is prepare for segue. So let's type in prepare for segue, and this will automatically put in that code for us. And we're gonna create we're gonna have an if statement that says if the segue identifier is equal to the identifier we set here, which is send. So when you press the button, it's going to send this. It's gonna execute the manual segue that we set in the storyboard, and the identifier, as you can see, identifier is send. So we're gonna say if segue.identifier equals send, then, and if you see here, for if statements you have to use two equal signs, not just one, because one equal sign is setting something equal to, and now two equal signs is saying is this equal to it, or vice versa. Or you can use the exclamation equal, means if it's not equal to that. If it's not equal to that, then you do something in the if statement. And here we're just gonna create a variable called just view controller, and we're gonna set it equal to view controller number 2. And then we're gonna set it equal to segue dot destination view controller as view controller number 2. And we're gonna say dest view controller dot label text equals text to send dot text exclamation mark. And if you see this error, it doesn't really matter if you change it to let, because let is basically a constant. You cannot change a let once you have set a let, but with variables you can actually change it. But we're just gonna keep it as variable for now, because then we don't have to change it. Let's run and let's just see the results. I'm gonna type in hello world, hit send, and as usual it says hello world. And remember, we also have to set the constraints. So let's quit the simulator, go to main.storyboard, and if you remember from hello world, we can select something in the storyboard, hit the triangle, and hit add missing constraints. Same here, hit the triangle and add missing constraints. Now let's run again, and it should show up normally. As you can see, it did show up normally, so I'm going to say, hello, viewers, this video is on YouTube. And hit send, and you can see, you can hit back. Oh, we didn't. And the last touch. Select the connections inspector, action, and show. And if you want to, you can try it out again. So I'm gonna enter gibberish, and then hit back, and it goes back. So this app is another success. It's a little bit more complicated than the NSUserDefaults, but NSUserDefaults is a little bit more complicated if you have a lot of sending data stuff. So guys, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you subscribe because I'm gonna release more videos. And subscribers are very appreciated. So guys, thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.